Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you on a Friday the 13th for a new episode of a Let's Play Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplets Productions. Hope you guys are having a great, it's not really a holiday. Friday the 13th is my favorite day of the year, not for any, I'm not superstitious, so that's why I like it. So it's cool, you know, that's kind of my jam. But I hope you guys have had a good Friday and are rolling into the weekend with good vibes. What are we looking at here, A-Train? Well, we're going to look at, follow up our first episode of following the looting path, day one, what to do in the valley, with what to do on day two. Hey, you know, I left you guys kind of with a hanger there as we rolled into the first night. And so we want to kind of kick over here and check on Rasimir and see what he's up to, right? So let's do that. Real quick like. All right, here's the question. Why can I hear? That would explain that. Let's do that. Hit that. And then we should be in the operative word. Should be in the operative word. I don't know. Let's see if I goofed up my sound settings here somehow. I don't know. I may have goofed them up, but let's hit that there. And gosh knows. Probably won't get sound in the game here, but let me check. So somebody let me know if you can hear the ambient sound in the game. Hopefully you can. Oh, I can hear it in my earphones, so we should be good to go. All right, my dude's getting wet because I didn't get a hat. That kind of sucks. But let's see what we do have. All right, so to give you an idea, we left off, it was just after 7 p.m. on day one. We had run the looting path. What's the looting path, A-Train? Go back and watch the previous video or go in the community tab on my YouTube channel and you'll see the map, all right? That's the path where you start here and then you go hit all the points along here where there's various loot spawns, camp spawns, carts, and what have you. All right. You work up through here, work down over through here, down through here, across to here, back over to here. We had camp here, went down here. There was a cart here, which had lots of money worth of stuff. There was some stuff over here, which we actually didn't pick. Oh, wait, did we pick it up? I think we did. I don't remember. Cart here, sacks here, stuff here, stuff here. Sometimes there's a crash cart here. Then there's a trunk over here with money and a shovel. All right. Cool. So we checked in with Unigost. We got him taken care of. So now we can go build. All right. So we've unlocked, if you go into journal, a new beginning. Okay. This is the chapter stuff you need to deal with. All right. There's your various quests here are all well and good, but what you need to do is not worry about the Unigost quest. Worry about the chapter quest, because this is what gives you more buildings to work with for your village. All right. So you can see we've already gathered a bunch of sticks and stones. We created a stone axe. That's actually the only effective weapon we have besides an iron knife. We've yet to build a wooden hammer. We haven't cut down any trees or gathered any straw yet. We'll do that in a bit. I'm not fussed about that. All right. But see, then it will give us 5 buildings we can build. And actually, because I'm playing at 200% building numbers, it'll give us 10. Okay. So let's take a look at what we did. Through the course of the night, as you saw in the intro, we've crafted 80 stone knives, actually 81. All right. And after like the first 20, with gathering 20 stones and 50 sticks at a time, okay, make sure you're starting off with less than 10 kilograms on your person. That's the key, is you want to start light. All right. In fact, let me look at my inventory. We're at 15 kilograms, so that's because I got a stone axe, and we got some stone knives on us already. That's 5 kilograms. Okay, that's the only reason why we're at 15. The stone axe is 2.5, right? So that's 7.5 kilos. That takes us down to just under 8 kilos. All right. So that'll give you plenty to gather 20 stones and 50 sticks at a time. Then you use the circular menu and you craft 10 stone knives. REF is the key sequence, okay? Now, in doing so, we have picked up survival points. We've actually got 4 now. We put the first one in the survival knowledge because you got to put a tier 1 skill to unlock a tier 2. You got to do a tier 2 to unlock a tier 3 and so on and so forth. Okay, that's the way it goes across the board. Now, we've put 2 into survival knowledge, so we now get 10% more experience gained from survival activities. All right. We put a point in the survival sense, which is good to have, and I'm going to have to pause this right here. So hang on for me for just a minute. Okay, sorry about that, gang. My dad called. I was supposed to go out and help him tomorrow, and so had to kind of square him away real quick. So we got that taken care of. All right, back to what we were looking at. So we had 4 points total. We put 2 in our survival knowledge. Of course, you've got to put 1 somewhere first. Insensitive, no reason, it's temperature thing. Iron liver, don't worry about it. It's poison. Don't eat food that's spoiled or get poisoned. Very simple. Keep like 5 St. John's worts on you, and that'll do you just fine. Survival sense is the next thing. That allows you to light up stick stones, mushrooms, and feathers, and herbs in inspector mode. And now I went ahead and went to a tier 3 skill, and that's survivalist, which is 10% slower loss of food and water. With tier 4 unlocked, a lot of people ask, hey, what can you do to up your stamina? Athlete. 10% lower stamina consumption. Tier 2, I think, is 15%. Tier 3 is 20. It may go 10, 20, 30. Don't quote me on that. It's one or the other. All right. But that's how you get this done. Now, notice we were already over halfway to the next thing because we have just been gathering everything. So what do you do during the course of the night? Night 1. We're right here in Gostovia. We've been operating in just this area right here. All right. And we've crafted 80 knives, 81 knives, plus a stone axe because I don't have a weapon. We're going to go take care of that today, though. That's part of the reason for this video. So basically everything along this area here, all right, and cover down the riverside of Gostovia because there's lots of loose sticks on the ground and stones in this area. There's some stones in this area, and there's some stones in this area, okay? But you're going to get more sticks along through here and in through here. And the stones are more focused over towards the riverside, all right? You'll find a bunch in here, but it'll be enough for like 1 load, maybe 2 of knives. And when I say that, I mean 20 stones for 10 knives. And you'll find some in the middle here. So scour this area and then come back to this spot right here at this crossroads. And then you craft your 10 stone knives and then drop them. That's 5 kilos you don't need to carry around with you while you're doing this. Keep yourself light. Keep yourself mobile. If you have an axe on you, drop it. If you have a crossbow on you, drop it. Nothing in this area is going to harm you. All right? You want to be light. You want to be efficient. Go grab 20 stones, grab 50 sticks, craft 10 stone knives. That will actually drop down from 25 kilograms to 5 kilograms. Take it over, drop it. All right. Now, the point is to get to the next morning. Now, we already have a big chunk of money. 2,730 coins after day one, after we sold all our crap. Problem is, we don't have much good stuff. We have an iron knife and noble boots. All right. That's not so good. Now, we've gathered a bunch of broadleaf plantain, daisies, and dandelions. Just grab all that stuff because that adds towards your survival skill, and that also helps unlock your technology, which right now, whoops, that's farming. We have Hunting Lodge 1 unlocked. It's going to take a while to get the herbalist hut. We're not worried about that right now, okay? That is from when we hunted wolves and probably killed the bad guys. Oh, wait, did we kill any bad guys? No, we didn't kill any bad guys. Anyway, we're good, all right? The key is over here. Production technology comes from survival technology, actually, that, yeah. But here, production technology comes from crafting stuff, all right? So we've crafted 81 stone knives, a stone axe, and remember, we crafted 3 wooden spears prior to that, plus another stone axe because we weren't finding any weapons. So we've crafted a lot of stuff, and we just unlocked the smithy, all right? So that means you'll be able to unlock these various schemes, and this will give you some basic weapons and upgraded stuff, like your stone tools, which are more efficient than just the wood tools, especially when you start your farming. You'll want to make, a stone hoe to use instead of just a wooden hoe. It'll last longer, all right? Kitchen allows us to unlock some stuff. Pottage is your friend. Live it, love it, learn it, okay? You must make pottage. So there's 2 things. It's a 3-2-1. 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl. How you make wooden bowls, A-Train? At the workshop, you'll be able to take a log and make like 50 wooden bowls from it, all right? Or I don't know if it's 50 off the top of my head, but you'll make a bunch, all right? Point being, then when you build the kitchen, because, hey, we've unlocked the kitchen. Actually, you don't even need the kitchen. You just need the kitchen to unlock the scheme. You can make this in your house over the fire, all right? Make pottage. Why pottage, A-Train? All right, for a couple of reasons. One, if you go over here to management and you click on this tab right here, it's people's demand control. This is food items. We click the drop down. This is a list priority-wise, and you can resort this by clicking on stored value, whatever. All right. If you go down this list, all this top level stuff like milk, you're not going to get till you get cows, right? That takes those off the table. The rest of this stuff is baked goods. All right. Cheese is not, but cheese requires milk. All right. And so that's kind of important. But if you come down the list, this is a priority as to where your people like it. You get down here to about 26. There's pottage. 3-2-1, 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl, boom, pottage. And this actually sells for 30 to 50 coins each. So you can make a bunch of this stuff and you get credit for crafting it. All right. You get credit for farming the cabbage, although you won't get that until the fall unless you build a second field. And I'll show you that later. You get credit for hunting because you got to get the meat. And then you get credit for crafting this. Oh, plus you get credit for crafting the wooden bowls in the workshop. Then you get credit for crafting the dish. You see how this starts to add up over time? Then you take it and sell all that stuff until you get villagers. And once you have villagers, then you can have that, and that makes them happier if you can have this higher level stuff. Now, like soup, I think is meat and beetroot, which we actually have some beetroot seed, and we're going to plant that in this spring of year 1. Your priority is flax, and then we happen to have a whole bunch of other seeds that we found in the sacks. Remember when we were by the creek over here, there's the triple waterfall. So we were coming along the path here, and it was by this bridge right here. All right, the lower part of the creek. We found those 3 sacks, and they had like 8 beetroot seeds. That doesn't sound like a whole lot, but they were free. So you plant 8 beetroot in year 1. Nobody wants to eat beetroot, okay? You use it to make soup, or you can make vegetable soup. which takes like 1 beetroot, 1 onion, 1 carrot, and 1 cabbage. That's a lot of stuff to do something that's just, like 2 steps ahead of here. All right. So you can make vegetable soup. Pottage is your friend. All right. The easy stuff to make is going to be pottage, meat with gravy, stew, soup, and then vegetable soup. And then eventually flatbread with onion. Okay? But you got to have wheat for that. So that's a little more complicated story. Let's keep it simple. Focus on pottage. All right? If you scroll down this list, you'll start seeing all the raw stuff. All right? Down here. Fish, apples, people don't want that stuff. Eggs, roasted meat, whatever, 40. But if you get just meat, which, where did I see meat? Meat's on the list here somewhere. Meat, 66. 3 meat, 2 cabbage. Where the hell's cabbage? There's cabbage. Cabbage is 36. 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl, and we're up to pottage, which is right there, 26. Okay? So that's what you want to set up to feed your people or go sell because it'll get you a bunch of coin. It's pretty straightforward and easy to do. Okay? So that's where you find that. And then you can, when you start getting stuff in your inventory, it will show you here that you've got it stored and how much it's worth to sell it. If you want to keep your people from eating it, you just click this right here and that turns it off. Okay? That's how that's controlled. All right. So what do we have? We also have cherry tree seedling, which is kind of nice. All right. Tree seedlings, as you find those, keep them unless you're desperate for cash because they're going to cost you more to buy as opposed to finding them and then just going and planting them. But see, we're going to be able to plant 7 beetroot. We're going to be able to plant some cabbage. We're going to get more than that. But that'll help because when you come out of the season, you wind up with about double the seeds that you started with. All right. With the plants. Poppy seeds, we can throw those in. Oats, I think, are planted in, they're planted in the spring. We're going to throw some of that down. Why? Because it's free. Rye doesn't go until the fall or autumn. All right. So there's a bunch of willy foo-foo stuff. So we now have some production skills. We have crafting knowledge, 1 of 3. You get more experience gained using the workshop and smithy. Okay. And I went ahead and put 2 points into builder. You might say, well, hey, A-Train, why didn't you put a point in the handyman? That's for your insulation. Because it's going to be easy enough to get that. All right. Insulation's an upgrade to a building, and we're going to build our houses with stone walls from the drop. So insulating them is something you can do later. But builder applies from the get-go. Why? Because now at tier 2, we're at 15% slower durability loss of hammers. If we get tier 3, that's 25%. It means your hammers last longer. And you're going to be using the hammers a lot to build stuff early game. Am I making sense now? Priorities. Insulation, not a priority. Hammers lasting longer, a priority. All right? So that's why you want to unlock those. And then again, over here in survival, unlock survival knowledge, put a point to survival sense, unlock survivalist. They give you a slower loss of food and water, and that will unlock tier 4. So then you can start increasing your stamina or decreasing the stamina consumption. All right? So, enough willy foo-foo stuff. What are we going to do, A-Train? Well, we have a plan. Our plan is we're going to sell our knives. Okay, we're going to pick them up and slow walk our way in the village because each 10 knives weighs 5 kilos, and we've got like 80 of them now, so that's like 40 kilos, right? And so we're going to slow walk in. We're going to find a vendor. We're going to sell as much as we can, offload all that, and then we're going to start our trek. All right. There's going to be a loot spawn right here. I've already seen it. We may get 7 coins out of it. Kind of sucks. We'll look across the river. Along the way, we'll probably grab some stuff and craft another 10 to 20 knives. All right. Just so we have additional stuff. We'll check the riverbanks as we go along here. There's usually some barrels here. We don't want to venture over here because there may be bad guy spawns. Although I guess we could kick their butts and then take their stuff. Right here on this point, you may find a fishing spear, like a pair of trousers and a couple other things. Right over here, you typically find, if it spawns, again, this is all a big if, you'll find like a lumberjack setup where someone was chopping wood, and you should get a better axe out of that deal. Then we're going to make our way across and over, and we'll probably find some spawn sites along the way. We're going to Denica. We're going to go see the seamstress lady. She should be in this building right here. Okay, the fire pit should be right here where I'm pointing, to the left of the letter D in Denica. And that's where you'll find all the new people that you can recruit. But the seamstress lady is in here, the sewing lady. We're going to go buy our large pouch and our simple large backpack, which is going to take our capacity up to 65 kilograms. And then we're going to kind of work our way out the path. If we don't have a good axe yet, we're going to look for the, again, another place right here where there may be a good axe. We're going to watch out for the wolves over here. Then we're going to cut overland to this path and then run the river to get to Lesnica. Why Lesnica? Because Jan Hammer, right here in this building, is the blacksmith. All right, and you can get all the weapons, all the tools from that guy. So we're going to take our money. We're going to get ourselves equipped. All right, and then we're going to work our way back. And by then, you should have an idea where you want to build. If you're familiar with it, if you watch videos or whatever, a lot of people like to build over here on the left side of this lake. I don't. I mean, it's close to Denica and Lesnica, but there's wolf packs here, here, here. So there's some threats in the area. There's wolf packs here and Wisent up in this area. It puts you in a very dangerous situation if you're not familiar with it. Also, a lot of the trees in that area are birch, which means you get less logs out of the deal. A lot of people like to build out on the peninsula. It's super flat, very open, room for tons of, a huge village. Problem again, birch trees. Until you get a woodcutter's lodge or shack, whatever it is, hut built, and you get somebody chopping down logs for you, you've got to go clear cut the whole place, and it's going to be 2 logs at a time unless you dig up the trunks, and then you'll get 3. Yay. I prefer it right over here because the woods over here are full of maple trees and spruce trees. So you get 4 logs per maple tree, 3 logs per spruce tree, plus 1 if you dig up the stump. All right, we're going to try to avoid that. All right, so that's the plan. Work our way across. Now, you could go up here to Branica. There's a seamstress up there. Not really any threats along the way, as long as you stay on the path, and there's no bad guy spawns here or up here. If you go follow the creek. If you follow the path up and then over and around, as long as nobody's camping the mine up here, the north mine, then you'll be okay. You can find some stuff along the way there too, and that's all well and good. But we're going to go to Lesnica because it makes sense to go 1, 2, have all the stuff we need to start successfully. Then we'll backtrack and probably come back along the river's edge, looking for more camps and opportunities for looting. Then we're going to start setting up shop, and we're going to build our new village in this area here because we're going to have tons of trees available. It's fairly flat. The little bit of topography there is not a factor, and it just makes it pretty cool. There's a lot of trees right in here too. You could clear cut this area, but this area is pretty open. So once you get west of this tree line, there's not a ton over there to have to clear cut. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to cut down all the trees. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So it's 0700 on day 2. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump in here. We've got a stone knife in our hand because picture looked good. We're going to grab our 70 stone knives there. We are dead encumbered. So this is not going to work. All right. So let's go into our deal here. And let's drop half the knives. Actually, no. Yeah. So let's hit X. What did I just do? Escape. X. And we're going to drop 40 of them and accept. Okay, cool. All right, let's go find somebody. Now, how do you find someone? Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's, all right, that's Unigost. We don't care. We're looking for someone with the bag. See the bag up top? There's our dude. Right here. It's Edwin.
How are you?
All right, let's see what Edwin's got.
Best goods in the
Edwin's got a little bit of money, so this actually will work out because we're going to be able to sell him all 41 of the stone knives. So we can hit E, accept. So we basically just cleaned him out. All right. So where did that other one go? Did it equip? What happened? We cleaned him out though. All right. So good. Farewell. Bye. We're going to come back and buy stuff back from him because he's the farmer dude. He works in the barn right there. All right. And we're going to come back and buy all the stuff we need to set up our village. So he is out of he's out of coins. All right. You look around, see the bag right there? That means there's a cellar up there. There's a cellar up here. So as we get close, hopefully we're going to find them awake somewhere. And it looks like she's sitting right here. It's Adelina, I believe. Adelina.
Hey, friend.
Hey. Oh, we already cleaned her out yesterday. Sorry, dear.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Move, kid. All right. Okay, that's Adelina. Nope. Unigos's wife is in there. We're gonna come over here and talk to what's his name? Sobomir.
Hello there.
All right. Show me your wares. He ain't got a whole lot of money, but that's okay. We don't need a whole lot of money. Double click. Why is it? Oh, it sold him one. Okay, because I'm in this screen. If you're in your inventory screen and double click, it'll go ahead and pile them back together. All right, so here we're just going to do double click, hit E, accept. We got 4,300 coins, people. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? It's day 2. We have been in the valley less than 24 hours, and we are rich. All right. Now, the only thing we need left to do is say farewell. Go back our inventory. All right, we got an iron knife and a stone axe. That's it. We're good to go. All right, we are ready to rumble. Let's move, kid. And this here's Dober, whatever. Okay, now we're a little short on food. That's okay. We can work on that, and we do have a water skin. So now we do have an option here, but I want to, because we got so much money, we could just take Uber. We could save a ton of time by doing that. That's by switching our insurance to Geico, right? But we're not going to do that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to eat some of this dried meat. Chomp, chomp. I think I still have, nope, I ate all the salted meat. Salted meat's +7 food. Chomp. Okay, cool. And then we'll eat an apple. That takes us 100%. If we need water, we're actually going to be down by the water here in a second. All right, right here, there's the bridge to Borowo. So here is, we're going to hit some spawn. I told you, 7 points. Never fails. Hello, Lee. How are you? Welcome aboard. All right, we're going to drink some water here. Look across the way. See that? There's stuff sitting there. Let's go grab that real quick. So we are going to be doing some more looting. Well, there's a couple of sacks here, so let's see what we can get from the sacksy. Ha! Ha! Leo, get that joke. Hey, hop plants. That's kind of irrelevant. We'll probably sell that. And then this one here, rye grain. Excellent. So we're going to be able, this fall, we're going to be able to get a decent little rye crop going. All right? So there's Borowo. We're going to cross back over the bridge. And then we're just going to run along, I think, the riverfront. All right? And remember, we're going to be looking to grab... Oh, you know what? We're not even going to waste time with that. We're not going to foo-foo around with this. All we're doing here is triggering the... I'm just looking to see if there's anything along the river. There's something up here, it looks like. We're triggering up the spawn points for the various animals. Hello? Duck, rabbit, roach. Yeah, there's some barrels here. There's berries. Wait a minute. Hold on. They say, why is... Oh, wait a minute. That should say unripe berries. That's kind of weird. All right, let's see what we got here. Fertilizer would be good. We're not going to grab it. That's a waste of our... And flour, we can take that and sell. All right. Waste of our carrying capacity right now. But it's 3 tiles worth of fertilizer, which is good. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and clear it out. Grab the fertilizer. It's 3 less tiles we'll have to take care of. Now, those berries we're going to eventually grab. There's a whole bunch here, a whole bunch there. There's more over there. We're going to head back over towards the path here. And we're just going to check around. But look here, crash cart, hooray. All right. Let's check this large bundle. Pear wine, cha-ching. Rye bread, cha-ching. Nice food. All right. What else? Ah, here's a real torch. Hooray. Let's grab that. Look around. He's around, and the sky is a hazy shade of winter. Grab that plank. Grab that stone axe. We're going to sell all this stuff. All right. Don't go up that path. We're going to continue west or northwest. All right. See, there's another spawn right there. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. Make sure there's no bad guys around. We don't want to get jumped. We're going to go in our inventory. We're at 17. We're going to drop the fertilizer. This will be easy to see here. XEF. Okay. Boom. And then we're just going to drop the plank. We don't need that. That's a kilo. Boom. And then we can actually drop this second stone. No, we're going to keep that on us because we're going to sell it. All right, the torch, we're going to double click. And then we'll be able to sell our simple torch. Okay. So now, we're going to backtrack for a minute. Let's take a quick look at, not that, this. It's 9:30. Okay. Whoop. All right. Over here could be bad guys. So you may not want to venture over there until you're armed and dangerous. Okay. But there are barrels here. Plum tree seedlings. Cha-ching. Grab those. And then I don't think this is going to be, this is oak grain. All right. There's more stuff to plant. You see how you can build your farm up pretty quickly? All right. And there's more unripe berries. Okay. So grab, you're going to use those to create rot. And that is going to then be used to turn into fertilizer. All right, here we are at this spawn point. Now this here is where you'll find a fishing spear and then maybe some trousers or something. They'll be right here in this spot. And there could be bad guy camps either there or there. All right, don't see them? That's good. We want this to be nice and smooth. All right, there's our stuff we dropped, so that's good. So up here on the right is our next opportunity, and that would be here, and there's nothing here. This is where you may find the log cutting setup. All right, so we'll grab that stuff and we'll hit the road. There may be something laying over in the reeds over there, but our concern. Oh, you know what? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to let our there. We let our stamina reset, and we're going to eat some dandelion. All right. So now, up through there is a wooden trunk, and that's all well and good, but not what we're interested in. Oh, hello, barrels. This is actually where we're going to be looking to build our village. So we're going to grab the flour and flax seeds. All right, that saves us some money. Now, this is where we're going to be looking to build our village, this area up through here, okay? Notice there's tons of reeds around, and then here's the road that diverges, and then it goes west along the river. We're going this way. Watch out. There could be a bad guy camp here. Bundy's going to run away. That's fine. So just, and see, the bushes will throw you off. All right. Make sure you let your stamina fully reset as you're moving along. Okay. Again, we've got an option here to take Uber between the towns. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a camp. This is typically an abandoned camp. We're just going to take a quick look around, do a threat analysis. I don't see anybody around. So this will help enormously. All right. This camp empty. Hooray. What is here? This is a hunting camp. There's a bow, iron axe. This is the same camp, and there should be several arrows here. A couple of bronze arrows, and then there should be a couple of leather, fur, copper knife, upgrades. All right. Iron arrows should be where? Over here. Where? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So now we are mobile, agile, and hostile. Okay? Inventory time. We now have an iron axe. This could just save us a whole lot of money. Okay? We're going to put that in slot 1. Iron arrows, we're going to actually put the bronze as the primary. Okay? We're not worried about it. We'll use them up. And we'll put the bow in slot 3. All right? See how this is working out? Now, this camp that we've just come across is site 4 from the looting path. So you start here, site 1. Site 2, down here, site 3 is the cart. Site 4 is the camp that goes right here. That is this camp. You will get this exact same spread, except maybe one less leather from that camp, and then this one. All right? You'll get all the same stuff. Go ahead and check around. The torch may be extra, and it's also similar to what you'll get at the base of the triple waterfall. So we're just going to take one more quick look, make sure we don't miss anything. This will be here for a while. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a steak? Okay. So now guess what? We have a ranged weapon. Love it when a plan comes together. So let's get back to the path and head over here. We're going to take us a quick pit stop. Look right, look left. Okay. Get a drink of water. All right. Over to the right here. I want to show you this real quick. There should be a pile of logs. And there are. Okay. So if you're going to build over in the area on your way back through, you might grab those logs. See how this is big and open, but there's lots of trees in the area? That's why I was talking about this space is not bad to build in. But you start getting a little bit of terrain. So now we're going to get back on the path, and we're heading to Denica. So there's the moose spawn. Okay. There's a badger. There's a boar. Okay. The fence will protect you. They have to go around the fence. All right. So we're going to go back in here, and we're going to go eat another dandelion. Boom, boom. Okay. And we're going to take off running. What we're looking for, we're not even going to fret unless we see a camp on the left. Because there could be a bad guy camp right here. All right. It doesn't appear to be one. Hopefully I've gotten through here clean. All right. There's Uber. That's where we would wound up if we took Uber. There could be a crash cart right up there. Welcome to Denica. All right. So here's where we're going. We're going to go to the right and go around this building here. Now, the food lady is here. All right. She's here. So we could sell her some stuff, and we could buy some stuff. You go around the first house. There's the fireplace. Excuse me. This is the building we want. And there's Matilda.
Nice to meet you. Best goods in the valley.
All right. Now we're going to get equipped. So we're going to hold on to our bow for now, because that way we've got a weapon. We don't need the copper knife. We'll sell it because we have an iron knife. Even though this is at 96% and that's at 70%, I still think the iron knife would last longer. Boom. Goodbye. Fur we do not need. Sell. Flour we do not need. FEF. Hot plant seedlings we don't need. Sell. Iron arrows we're keeping. Iron knife. Leather we do not need. Sell. FEF. Noble boots we're keeping. Pear wine we do not need. FEF. Plum tree seedlings we're keeping. Rye bread, that's our food. Simple torch we don't need anymore. We don't need but one stone axe. Actually, we need 0 stone axes. Sell both of them. And boom, that lightens our load. Now, see, we're up to 15 kilos as our base weight now. All right? But that's in part because we have an iron axe, which is 3.5. Plus the arrows and stuff. And the tree seedlings are 3. All right? We probably could have left those back on the path there, but I didn't think about it. But that's okay. Keep the tree seedlings. That's 3 plum trees we can plant, and we got a cherry tree we can plant. All right. So the hops I'm not worried about because you're not going to be able to do anything with it until later in the game. So to me, there's no reason to keep the hops. I mean, because you'll just sell them. Because until you unlock the tavern, you really can't do anything with them. Does that make sense? If you can't do anything... Oh, wait. Show me your... Come here.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
All right, here's what we need. We need a large pouch. Careful. F. Buy. F. Accept. And then we need a simple large backpack. Not simple backpack. Simple large backpack. Okay? F. F. Boom. Now, if you want to buy some stuff, get yourself ready for winter or whatever. This is why I like building where we're looking to build too. It takes you just a couple of minutes to run over here, and if you need some, winter gear or whatever. All right? We don't need any winter gear right now. But we could get us a hat. We may find a hat. We got plenty of stuff to find along the way, and we've already got a leg up, so to speak, on our footwear because we've got noble boots. All right? Noble boots plus 25 cold protection. So that's a quarter of your cold protection needed right there. All right? You see what I'm saying? Okay. So we got a couple of oat rolls. We got rye bread. We got plenty of food, actually. We got one apple. We don't have any meat. Of course, we could kill stuff, but then we'd have to cook it. So we may go buy something.
Have a good day.
Thank you. All right, so now we've seen Matilda. Now, let's just run over here and just maybe get us a couple things of stuff. So Kinga.
Greetings, stranger. Whatever you need, I've got it.
Kinga's got all this stuff. Don't get berries, okay? And cherries. They give you water, but not much food. Apples are good. Cabbage is good. She's only got 5 cabbage, but it's plus 7 food. Problem is it weighs 1 kilo each. All right? So it weighs a lot. Dried fish meat is a good deal because it's plus 7 food. All right? Flatbread is great. Flatbread with onion is even better. And that's something, once you start making flour, you should plant onions every year so you can make flatbread with flour, because that's like number 20 on that list we had, right? And it makes a lot of sense. Your people will like it, okay? She's got meat. We don't need raw meat. Onions are good, but they're only plus 4 food. They're cheap, all right? You can get most of this stuff yourself. But what we're going to get is dried fish meat, because it's lighter than dried meat, okay? Look here. Dried meat is plus 5, okay? Dried fish meat is plus 7. So it's more food for the weight, all right? So let's buy some. We'll get like 6. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. All right.
Have a good
Now,
day.
thank you. And here it starts talking about the wife thing, whatever. All right, here's the deal. Map. Let's look at our plan. It is noon 30. All right. So what we're looking to do here is go north and cut across. There could be a bad guy camp here. We got us a good axe. We're not really worried about that. We actually just get out of the village and cut across west. Careful going down the west side of the ridge line, though. All right, because there's wolves over there. All right. We want to get to the path, cut along the path. We'll look for loot spawns and then get over to Lesnica. Or we can do this the faster way. I think we're going to do the faster way because, again, we actually got a lot of money. We got 3,000 coins. It ain't going to cost much to get to Lesnica. So what we'll do is we'll take Uber to Lesnica, get our weapons and tools. Then we'll come back on foot. We could actually just run back to Denica, and then we could come up and explore up through here, because what we want to do is just wind up back in this area at the end of day 2 here. All right. So, yeah, I think we're just going to just take Uber. That'll save us a lot of time running. All right, Uber.
How are you?
I need a ride. And we want to go to Lesnica. It's 170 coins. All right. And no time passes. All right. Now, Lesnica's right up the hill here. Look. It's 12:44. Okay. No time passes. All right. Let's truck it into town here. And here's where we're going. Right here on the left. There's your... This is Teobald. Jan is in...
Whatever you need.
Jan Hammer is in Hornica. Those are the 2 blacksmiths in the valley. So until you get your smithy up and going, these are the guys you want to come see to get your stuff, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to sell the bow. We're sell the bronze arrows. Should we go in just straight into a crossbow? What do you guys think? We could do a recurve bow. Recurve bow is not too expensive. Longbow is cheaper. Does 55 damage. Recurve bow is actually the weight's the same. So, yeah, you know, whichever way you want to go with it, it's all good. Iron Spike Cudgel does 50 damage. Iron Spear does 60. Okay. But it's heavy. All right. Well, no, it's not. It's only 2 kilos. That's not bad. Now you could get some fancy tools here if you want. What do we want to do on the bow thing? Because we could get an iron crossbow for 1,000, and then we buy a bunch of iron bolts. He's only got 30. I'd clean him out. He's got some fishing spears too. So let's straight up buy a couple of fishing spears. And let's just say, let's get 2 of them. Once you get the smithy up and running, you'll be able to make fishing spear. Well, you got to get the sewing hut up, and you got to get flax, because you got to have linen thread to make fishing spears. All right, let's go with the longbow, shall we? 55 damage as opposed to 45. Sure. Let's buy us a longbow. Okay. And then let's punch up the number of iron arrows we have. So he's got 57. We've got 3. So let's just 27. Let's go 37. That'll give us 40. Boom. All right. So there's a bunch of arrows. Okay. We still got 2,400 something coins, gang. All right. We're rolling. Oh, I haven't equipped my stuff yet. We don't need an iron hoe. Iron scythe. We'll be able to make the simple stuff. And we may even find some of this along the way. Iron spear. Do I want to run around with one of those? I mean, you can fight with it, or you could chuck it at someone. And then there's the iron spike cudgel. I've never looked at an iron spear, though. Like the bronze spear does 50 damage. I'm actually, you know, our iron axe is only 48%. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to seem a little silly, but I'm going to sell it. I'm going to buy a new one. That should last us for a while. Okay. All right, we're good.
Have a good day.
Thanks, bud. All right. See what these people are doing here. Don't want this guy. He's got 3 3s or 3 1s. She's okay. 3 3 2 2 1 1, and this guy is no good. He's 4 2s and 1. All right. So let's get in here and get ourselves equipped. So we're going to double click on this. Boom. It appears up here. Iron axe. That's going to slot 1. Longbow. Slot 3. We are set. We have some iron axe, a longbow, 40 iron arrows, and an iron knife. We are dangerous. All right. So now, with that said, we could truck our way back out of here. Let's look at this. We could either take Uber back to Denica. Oh, that was the plan, wasn't it? Because it's 1302. You know what? No, let's run. Let's run. Let's run this. So we can gather as much. Oh, look, there's a cart right here in front of us. Hey, free stuff. Who knew? Just keep walking until you fully recover. There's dandelion. Oh, look. How can... Oh, stone arrows. Great. That's stuff to sell. And there's a bow. There's some fur. We can sell that. And there's some salted meat. We can eat that. Okay, there's a bow. Freebie. Grab. Look around. Make sure there's nothing else to grab. Don't see anything. All right. Let's do this. No, you know what? We'll let our food burn down because oat rolls are like plus 55, as is the rye bread. Okay. Salted meat, we could eat that, but we'll just let our food burn down, then we'll eat some of the bread. All right. let's do this. Eat dandelion. Boom. That'll give us a little buff on the deal. And we are heading towards the water. Now, I have run into highwaymen at this bridge. So be looking out for that. B-O-L-O. Be on lookout. And there will sometimes be, oh, like this. Look here. Boots, trousers, fishing spear. Cha-ching. All right. So now, we're going to head to the path. And we're going to take a left. We're going to follow the path. There could be a camp up the hill on the right. Hello, keep going. And then there's wolves up that way as well. Sometimes there's a campsite up here. I don't see it though. Okay, so let's get back down. Get down. Grab some dandelion. Then we're going to eat the dandelion. And we're looking for more stuff because free stuff is good. We're not going to do like a forensic examination looking for everything through here. But you can find a lot of stuff along the river's edge here. Maybe Saks, 5th Avenue. There could be a bad guy camp in this area. I don't see anything right now, but that's okay. No bad guy is good. So we are going to get back on the path and just keep working the path. If we see any baskets or, you know, containers. There could be a bad guy camp right in this clearing. I think that's where it is sometimes. So mind your stamina through here, okay? Just saying. Keep your head on a swivel. Mind your stamina. All right, look down through here. Nothing through there. Nothing right over here. We'll run out this way. And look here. We found Saks. Grab some water. Manure. We'll take it. That's free fertilizer. Rye grain. Oh, yeah. We have a nice little crop of rye grain. That's not bad for starting out. All right, you can get back over to the path here. All right, now we're at the crossroads. Now, this road leads back to Denica. We are going to take that road for a minute. Let's see where we are time-wise. So we can go sell some of the crap we've got. All right, so let's look at the map. So now we've run along through here. Now we're going to cut back because we know there should be a logging camp over here. Go back in Denica, sell stuff. You know something? At that point, I think we're going to Uber back to Gustovia. And once we get there, we're going to buy the stuff we need to start our farm. And then we'll trek our way back out. And I think that's an efficient way to do this, and it'll be worth our money. Oh, we're dirty. We can handle that in Gustovia. All right. I think this is where the logging thing typically is. There's wolves over in here. Doink. I've run into a tree. All right. See the wolf indication? Or maybe it's here. Yeah, now we're getting that creepy noise that gives me chills because it's right in my ear. All right, look out, rabbit. There is a potential spawn deal. Let's see where we are running-wise here. All right, let's go see
How is
Kinga.
life treating you? Whatever you need, I've got it.
All right. See, we're pretty heavy right now. We can sell the boots because we've got the good boots. Sell the bow. Ooh. Fishing spear we'll hold on to. Fur we don't need. FEF. Large pouch. Oh, we haven't equipped the large pouch yet. What a knucklehead. You know what? We'll keep the manure. Oak grain, oat roll, blah, 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 blah. Stone arrows, those can go boom, boom, boom. And the trousers. Boom. So we're over 2,000 coins. Okay. Now, we're showing we have 28.
See you soon.
Yep. All right. So what we need to do is just go in our inventory and then scroll down here to large pouch, double click. Boom. Takes us up to 45 kilos. Scroll down here to simple large backpack. Bada bing. Bada boom. 65. So there you go. Once they're over here, you're all set. All right. Let's take a look at the map real quick. It's 15:30. We're gonna go check something real quick. All right. So I'm running out to the south side of town. All right. And now we're going to take a right. We're going to run over towards this rock face. Because there can being the operative word, be a like bronze pickaxe or something sticking out of the rocks over here. So what you're looking for is a handle sticking out of the rocks. Okay? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. So it's not here. But if you're over this way, this is somewhere to look, okay? Because a pickaxe ain't cheap, right? You'll make some cash. Okay, let's go hit Uber. And we are going to cruise. You know something? Hold on. What are you doing, A-Train? Since we're over here, see now it's saying unripe berries. That's what we want. I don't want the sticks. I want the unripe berries. You get like 4 per bush, okay? And the point is, you need 10 berries to make one thing of, well, that makes 10 rot, okay? Because we're going to drop them and leave them on the ground once we get to where we want to be, okay? All right, so now we got 130-something berries. Now, if I hold down the examine button, oh, look, there's more over here, okay? Clean these out because you probably won't be back over here. If you don't, I mean, if you clean out a bush close to your village, you won't get the ripe berries in the summer. Okay, so to me, it's better to clear all the unripe stuff from somewhere else. All right, and then let's see if there's anything. Oh, we got everything. All right, let's drop this. Not you, that. Steak. Goodbye. All right, let's cruise over here and jump in Uber. And we're going to take him over to Gustovia.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Now we're here. We're actually going to run down in the water. Take a bath real quick. Oh, no, we don't need that. Get out here. Now, see the thing went away? If you get to where you are, your head's underwater, you'll be completely clean. Okay? Now, we're going to head back to shore. So hit your inventory button. Here's your stinkiness. Dirtiness, 0. We're good. We're clean. If you're showing that indicator, people may not talk to you. The chicks definitely won't talk to you, okay? So you don't want to find yourself in that situation. So make sure you smell good. All right. Let's head in here. And we're going to go see Edwin. I think it's Edwin. He's going to be in the barn up here on the right. Yep, there he is. Okay, so now, what are we doing here, A-Train? That's a good question. Viewer, thanks for asking. All right, so here's what we want to do. How much flaxseed does he have? A lot. That's awesome. Okay, we have 1,832. Now, we already have 4 flaxseed. My plan on fields is 10 by 6, 60 tiles. It's a manageable size field that you can handle in half a day of work. So that's something you should do. And what you can do is you want to get enough fertilizer, which is going to be tricky because it weighs so much. All right, we have about half our capacity available, and we could always throw stuff down or sell stuff if we don't need it. But we want to keep the fishing spears because we could actually go out in the water and go fish with them. But what we want to do is get enough stuff to plant a 10 by 6 field of flax. So we've got 4, so we need 56 flax seed. F, give me 56. This should be about half. Close. Okay. Accept. All right. We're going to actually make 2 10 by 6 fields, though. Why are we doing that, A-Train? Because, look, we got cabbage seed. We got beetroot seed. Okay. We've got oat grain we can plant. We got poppy seed we can plant. The rye grain doesn't go in until the fall. All right. Oh, the unripe berries are what's weighing us down. That's right. Okay, cool. But the point is, you want to set yourself up for success. So let's get everything in the ground that we can in the spring. Okay. So we've got enough to plant a 10 by 6 field of flax, right? We got 60 flax. We could do a crop of cabbage. Let's do the math here. Beetroot you plant in the spring. This is the same for poppy. You plant in the spring, but you don't harvest till fall. So those tiles will be out of commission for the summer. But the flax harvests in summer. So the plan is you plant flax in the spring, then you refertilize the field, and you plant cabbage in the summer. Then that's ready in the fall, autumn, whatever. Okay. So 7, 3, that's 10 tiles. Oat grain, that's another 7. So now we're up to 24. Yeah. So we don't have to do a full, we're not going to be planting a full field. But what we need is the fertilizer to do it. Now we know we've got a little bit, but let's say we want 60 fertilizer. Problem is, can we carry it? Yes. We're a little overweight. I'm not going to fuss about it. Okay. So thanks. All right. Now we are going to take off for where we are going to build our home. All right. And we may make it over and back in time, but we don't need to worry about it because we're actually not going to be doing any like planting until day 3. All right. Excuse me. So there's the Uber dude. Let your stamina fully reset. And there's a crash cart here, which this is going to give us some wheat. We'll take this because when we unlock the barn, we can thresh this on the floor. And that'll give us some wheat germ to go ahead and plant. All right, let's get this up. Now, we could grab berries through here, but we're overweight, so we're not going to do that just now. Also, there's clay pits over here to the left, and there may be a shovel in there somewhere. Let's take a quick look. Again, here's the creepy noise, creepy music. That creeps me out. All right, back on the path. And we're going to run over here to where we're starting to stockpile our stuffs. Not totally exhaust ourselves. And it's foggy. When it gets foggy and then it does this, that's double creepiness. All right, we're back to full power. Go. Yeah, we're running slower now, but that's okay because now we have a plan. Because the sun will come out today. All right, so then it just becomes a simple matter of where do you want to build your village? All right. I wouldn't try to run around the map with as much weight we have on us, but whatever. All right. So here, we're actually going to start dumping stuff, like fishing spears. XEF. Now, I'm going to let it drop, and then it's going to roll. How far are you going to roll? Let's try this again. Excuse me. XEF. Boom. It dropped it, doofus. All right, turn 90 degrees. Let me drop a plank, too. Let's just drop that. Point. That's that way. So the fishing spear should drop that same orientation. There we go. Seriously? Seriously. Dude, I'm seriously. Would you stop rolling, please? Stop. Stop! Give me a rock. There, that stopped it. Jerk. All right, we don't need a whole bunch of crap that we have on board. All right, so fertilizer, dump it. XEF, boom. That's most of our weight issue right there. We can keep the little seed stuff. Manure we don't need. XEF, boom. Doo-doo brown. All right. You just want to make sure you drop this stuff where you can find it. Plum tree seedlings. That means we can also dump the cherry tree seedling, which is here, because that's another kilo off. Okay. So we got 4 trees we're going to be able to plant. Those will take like 2 seasons before they start producing fruit. All right, and the unripe berries. Now this we could actually go collect more, but I'm not too fussed about it. XEF, boom. All right, because again, that's 17 fertilizer effectively right there, which is really almost all we need for our deal. Okay, now if we go looking up in here, oh, we missed him. If we go looking up in here, where are we looking at, A-Train? I'll show you. Where is it? Right? It's not right there, is it? Up in here somewhere, there can be a trunk. Now be careful because there's boar right over there. We don't have the thing unlocked to IFF friend or foe yet. So is that the trunk right there? That's not. That's a rock. Now we just spotted the boar, which is great. Now we can pinpoint them on the map. But somewhere in here, and it may be this spot right here, there may be a trunk and like a wooden shovel. Something like that. Is that badger? That's a stinking badger. All right. So that said, what are we going to do now? All right. So we are at effectively 24 hours after we ended the last video. Okay. And so where do we stand? Well, we have top end weapons and axe, knife, longbow. We have maxed out carrying capacity. We've had 500 coins. We have enough stuff to plant our first farm field. Now we do have to craft us some tools, but that's not a big deal. We got to go chop down some trees and eat our lunch just like our old papa. Okay. So that's where we're going to start working up our excavation skills, which comes here. Extraction, excuse me. All right. And we'll do that by cutting down some of the trees. I mean, you can cut down the spruce trees, but it's better really if you cut down the maples. Because the maples formed a union and demanded equal rights. So they said the oaks were just too lofty and they grab up all the light. Don't let the tree fall and hit you. If it does this, whack it a couple times and grab the log. And then the logs are inert. Once you get into log mode, they're not going to kill you. Okay. All right, so there's that. We're not going to dig up the trunk. Okay. The axe knocks the tree down 3 whacks. Okay. Don't worry about the morel mushrooms. You don't need those until you start making let's see here. Hang on. I think I need some sticks. Oh, I got them. Boom. Let's make a hammer. Just because that's required. All right, cool. So now if you go in here and look at your journal and chapter 1, we've got 2 more trees to cut down, or 3 more trees to cut down. And again, we're going to get maple trees. I'm just kind of getting them a little deeper in the woods because I don't want to deal with stumps everywhere. And I really hope they'll upgrade the game to where, like, this big thick tree is worth like 8 logs, whereas a little skinnier tree is only worth like, 3 or 4. And this thing is bouncing around. Okay. So there's some logs. Oh, here's another maple tree. We're going to cut down 5 trees. Whoa, get out of the way. If it's still moving, stay away from it. It will jack you up. And we need 1 more. Now I'm listening for piggies. Let the tree fall. Boom, done. All set. We just hit our weight limit. So now we're going to head back down towards our base camp. All right. And so now we've cut down trees to eat and eaten our lunch. And now we just got to decide where we want to set up shop exactly. Here's our pile of stuff. Okay. So we're going to look at laying out some loggage here. Remember, there's some logs over there we can grab too. 19. How do we not have 20? Did I miss one? What a knucklehead. Oh, I crafted the hammer. That's right. XEF. It's kind of slow rolling that way. I'm not too fussed about that. Looks like it's going to stop. Cool. All right. So there's that. Now we can turn this off. So now we just come over here and start grabbing reeds. And this is straw. Now we're going to have to use this. Oh, we need a drink of water anyway. All right. We're going to have to use this to make the roof on our house to start with, and then we'll need it for other buildings. See, now it's like, oh, okay. So we're just going to grab a crap ton of it so we don't have to keep coming over here to do it. So grab you like 100. Plus this is helping our, I think this goes towards our survival skill. Let's actually check that. So skills, survival skills. We're at 628 of 750. Okay, there's 100. Cool. Now let's go back and check. And we're at 667 to 750. So yeah, this goes towards your survival skill. There's ducks, there's perch. This is a great spot. Okay. So now we got a bunch of straw. Okay, which is just, building material. All right, we'll drop that because it does weigh something. That's 4 kilos right there. XEF, boom. All right, so now under journal, we should, now we just got to build our first house, all right? But to do that, we're going to want to use stone, all right? There's a lot of stone over in this area here. You can hit and hold this, all right? So what we're going to do is, there's a couple of things. I kind of want to build, let's see how we want to do this. Get the road coming through here. I kind of want to plot out where I want to put the road. And then you want to set it up on the north, south, east. If you want to, you know, make it a nice, neat deal, like I'm facing due south, right? I don't think I've got to have the hammer. Hit Q, hit this. Yeah, see, you don't even have to have the hammer equipped. Back up to the edge of the path where it starts, okay? Whoops. Don't do that. Not yet. We're just going to run due south. We're going to lose some dandelions along the way here. Let's go to about here. Boom. Okay, cool. So there's our road, and then we can build our houses based on that. All right. Go through, gather stuff. Just keep gathering stuff. Once you're to 100, though, that's 1 kilo of this light stuff. Like we have 100 broadleaf plantain. Don't get any more because you don't want to chew into your inventory anymore. Right? That may become critical at some point. But we got enough healing stuff for start a freaking hospital. Again, you don't need morel mushrooms right now. I mean, if you want to gather them, I guess you could. We don't really need St. John's wort either. I think we've got 5 of them. All right. So there's our path. If we want to set up our house, say, like here-ish, we're face due east, okay? And I want to have enough room to do this. We got to equip. Oh, wait, let's eat something. Yeah, oat roll. Boom. All right, that takes care of food there for a minute. Throw it on this apple while we're. Hey, hello. Hello? Oh, crap. All right, there we go. No, don't do that. Apple. F. Boom. Okay, good. And then we can eat like a dried fish meat or 2 or 3. Boom. Now we're up full. Set. Okay. Go to our inventory down here. We got a wood hammer. We'll put that in slot 5 because that's where I always put my hammer. Okay. Whip that hammer out. Okay. We're facing east, which means the house will face west. Right? Okay. Pull up our builder queue. Go to buildings. Houses. We got to build a simple small house to start with. Okay. And then it depends on how far you want to build it off the path. All right. You can build it all the way up to the edge of the path. But see, if I'm facing east, then I've got a reference point. I can build this all the way out to about there. So what I'm going to do is just build it a little off the path. But I don't want this to look too structured because honestly, the villages back then, it's not like they were terribly structured. Does that make sense? All right. I do want to leave room to upgrade this to a bigger house. All right, boom. There it is. So now, what do we need? We need 10 stones. All right, let's go find 10 stones. And then we're going to need like a bunch more. These over here are nice and big and easy to see. And there's a bunch of broadleaf plantain right here too. So if you don't have a stockpile of that yet, you can get a stockpile. Get some, baby. Now, one thing we could do, which would kind of be smart to lighten our load at this point, is go drop the iron axe, because that's just like 3.5 kilos of weight. All right, there we go. Sweet. So now that's level 5 survival, gang. Now, what are we going to do with this? We're going to skills. Over here, athlete. 10% less slower stamina consumption during movement. Okay? Now start working. See, oh yeah, next is 20, and then it goes to 30. All right, so if you want to, make it so you can move about the map faster, that's the way to do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. All right? Another thing we could do here is, let's see, there's more stones over here. Now we're down to little bitty stones. Let's take us to 40, which gets us most of the way to what we're going to need. All right, so let's run back over and pound some stones, get the foundation built, then we're going to need logs. Okay, there's that. All right, now we need 8 logs. So yes, that's 19. That's more than we can carry. So now we're going to drop like 9 of them. Excuse me. Excuse me. We may need that back in a minute, but we don't need it right now. We ain't moving very fast, and that's okay. We're just going to walk over here and just use all of them. All right. So, gotta build the frame. Let's see, this is lightening our load very quickly. Okay, so there's that. Now, for the walls, see how it says E for edit? All right. So this is what you do. Hit the E key, and it says walls, walls with windows, walls with doors. Holy crap, what was that? Freaking bird just flew through here. Jerk. Hey, badger. I need some hunting experience anyway. All right, we got our iron arrow back. Hooray. Because we don't need no stinking badgers. All right, back up on this. All right. Excuse me. So, wall to wall, you need logs and sticks, right? That's janky. Don't even bother. Start right and do it right. So we're going to actually put a wall with a window here. And then you have wattle, wood, stone. Boom. That needs 2 logs. Okay? And then 6 stones, which we actually have. So let's go ahead and throw those in here. Okay? New building unlocked. Well, sweet. Okay? All right, so here now we got to hit E. This is just going to be a wall, stone wall. Okay? Put a log in that. We can go ahead and put 8 stone in this. It's just lightening our weight. Go ahead and get this stuff off your person. Okay? Now up top here, we got to do the same thing. E, make it a stone wall. 1 log, 4 stones. Okay? Now before you do this wooden attic thing, all right, do the roof. We're going to have to do the thatch roof to start with. But it's our house, so nobody's going to care. Eventually, we are going to upgrade this to the wooden tile roof. Okay? Because you need planks for that. We don't have a wood workshop yet. Or a woodcutter's lodge. So we're just going to do a thatch roof for now. Okay? We're going to do a straw. We're going to do 1 there. 1 there. We'll come back and upgrade this later because we won't care because it's our house. Okay, there's the attic. Now, let's do the rest of the walls here. Right click, wall window, stone. And we need a log. Okay, so that's fine. E for edit, wall, stone wall. Okay. Wall, stone wall. Up top, E, stone wall. Here, E, stone wall. Wall with the window, stone wall. And here's wall for door with door. Stone door. Okay. We've got the roof set up. That's going to be what it's going to be. We can actually go ahead and build that now. Go. All right, and then get this one. All right, so now let's see if we can evaluate what we need. We need 2 logs, 4 logs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 logs. So we need 9 logs. We need no stone there. Okay, 9 logs, 2, 8, so that's 16, 18, 22, 23, because, oh, well, no, 10 logs, 8 and 8, 16, 4 is 20, 22 stone. We need 2 more over, no, 22 stone, 10 logs, 28 stone, 34 stone. So we need 34 stone and 10 logs. Okay. So again, this is kind of dumb. The trees will grow back as long as you don't dig up the... Wait, I don't need the spruce tree. Well, shoot. Now I got it. Spruce trees only give you 3 logs. There's a bunch of stones. We're not going to be able... Well, we may be able to grab some stones. But now we know where there's a bunch of stones. And this is why I suggest that your first 2 buildings you build should be the woodcutter shed, and then that's 9. Let's go ahead and just get 12. And then the extraction hut. Okay, so your first 2 people that you bring into your village should be extraction specialists. And you put them in the extraction hut, or you put them in woodcutter first, and you have them gather logs, and we're going to gather as many stones as we can until we're maxed out. You want the woodcutter shed to... all right, we'll get a couple more. To gather you logs and then process some of those into planks. So like 60 to 70% logs. And then you want to have them do, say, 20 to 30% planks. And then finally you want them to do firewood. You can do firewood yourself pretty easy though, so early on you may just want to have them do 70% logs, 30% planks. That way you can make the roofs. Okay. Resource storage 1's unlocked. Hooray. All right, so we need 3. Okay. So we need 6, 12, 15 more stones. All right. There's a bunch of stones right up here. Now, and the easy way to do this is kind of look off of your target. If you're looking at something where there's 2 of them, got them. I don't mind killing the badgers. The foxes and the minxes, I don't like killing. The lynxes. That's just me. All right. Lots of steaks up here. That's what we want is stones. How many did I say we need? 15. Yeah, we got a door. And if you can remember this stuff, doorways and windows need 6 stones. And full walls need 8. And then the half walls up at the top, the dormer or whatever that is along the roof, that only needs 4. Okay? So and bazinga, we got us a house. Hooray. So chapter 1's complete. Okay? Hooray. And then it wants us to set up a rabbit trap and wooden spear, stone knife. You got to make some really foo-foo stuff. And now it technically unlocks Unigos' story. Okay? So now, and then we got chapter 2 of Survivalist, which is great. All right? So now we got cool stuff going on. All right? And what we're going to want to do, now that we've got us a house built, is look to start adding... Ooh, what did I not... Oh, survival. We had another point. Oh, that's right, because it's 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the 2. Let's go ahead and do knowledge and max that out, so 15% more. Now, yes, it's going to take a lot, but we're going to be doing a lot of gathering and building. So now we got a well and resource storage. We got the hunting lodge unlocked. Food storage in the barn, that's where you come from building the fields. That's easy, all right? And here we got this, we haven't been crafting anything yet, all right? So that will come along. Now, the one thing we can do, now let me show you this, is if we go actually technology, and here, and nope, there, and fishing hut, nope, that's not it, here, kitchen, pottage. We purchased it, okay? So we go in here, and we light a fire, craft, porridge, gruel, porridge with apples, porridge, no, that's not it. It's a soup. Pottage. See, you can make all the stuff you make in the kitchen, you can make in your house. Okay? So keep that in mind. You don't have to build, you only build the kitchen just to build the kitchen. And then you also have that storage available. But we have, see, we bought this. You don't want the salted meat either. That's a waste. So 3, 2, 1. 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl. Boom. Pottage. And then you can sell that stuff. Okay? It's worth money. Money is good. We need a drink. And we're coming up on early morning, day 3. So we could go out here and go fish too, because we got fishing spears. Okay. And now we give us food. You want to do some fishing real quick? I know you guys like watching me do that. So let's do this. Let's grab a fishing spear. Okay. And equip that in slot, say 6. And let's see. Somewhere over here, there's pike over there. There's perch in this area. Let's see here. If I hit this, map, wild animals, we zoom in. Oh, perch is over here. Here's a nice deep area that you can get into. Really? No? I have to go over here to the perch, huh? Okay. And ducking underwater like we did takes our stinkiness back down to 0. Okay, there's perch over here. Let's see where we are. Oh, they're a little ahead of us here. we're looking for... I mean, in theory, we could shoot the ducks. Oh, where's the stupid fish? Oh yeah, I think they're up here a little shallower. To our left. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. There they are. Right ahead of us. So now we need to establish their swimming pattern. Okay? So let's see where they go. We don't want to get too close and spook them. Although that will help us establish their swimming pattern. Actually, we are going to have to spook them to establish the swimming pattern. All right, there they go. So now we're going to go stand right here. Watch them swim around in circles for a second. Then they're going to swim right towards us. See? Can you say fish in a barrel? Whoops. Yep, I can, but I can also miss them. So let's move a little more over this way. Now we've kind of established the middle point. Let them swim their thing for a second. And that's how you catch fish. Okay? Now they're going to do their thing. Let them swim for a minute. And then we'll get them in a minute. All right, they'll swim a couple of laps, and then they're going to come right towards us. This is how you fish. You figure out where the two little loop points are, and then you just stand in between the two. And you'll see them kick into. They're coming closer, and they should start swimming right towards us right about now. You'll see it. Guys, you make a liar out of me? Oh, yeah. So you got to get them in the aggro mode. Now they're in aggro mode. Now they're coming down out of aggro mode. See, now they just chilled. Come on. Got him. Okay. That's how you fish. Enough of that willy foo-foo stuff. All right, let's go drop these back off. We got some fish we can cook now. Okay. And then, so now it's day 3. Oh, look here. So we can craft. Wait, no. Stone campfire. Craft. Okay. So we got roasted fish meat. Oh, we got meat to roast too. All right, so we're going to do REF. We're going to get some roasted fish meat, which is good. And then we're going to do roasted meat. We don't have salted meat. Actually, we do have salted meat. But that turns it into roasted meat, which doesn't keep as long. So REF. So now we're supporting ourselves. And we're crafting. Okay, cool. That's how that's done. All right. So now we got more meat to eat. Okay. Plus we can throw down this oat roll. Get us most of the way to the top there. Take a roasted meat. Boom. We're at 100% food. Sweet. Sweet. Cool. All right. So now it's day 3. And it's 09:53. So what we need to do is... because I can. I know I wouldn't normally hunt an eagle like that, but it was a target of opportunity. He was there. And we're going to lose the spawn point. Okay. We might as well hunt him while we can, because the spawn is going to disappear because we started building in this area. Does that make sense? The rabbits will probably do the same. So, kill it and grill it. Might as well get what you can while you can. All right? Because you're going to lose the spawn point. So, we got to build a rabbit trap too. Which I think we have to unlock. Technology, hunting lodge, bird trap. No, that's the bird trap. Wooden campfire is a good thing to unlock. I don't think. Okay. All right. Craft here. Traps. Rabbit trap. We need. Oh, we got 24 sticks. Okay, cool. All right. Let's just craft the stupid rabbit trap because we got to craft a rabbit trap. Oh, nope, not that. Q. Go here. Here, there. Nope, don't turn it. Okay, cool. There we go. Rabbit trap is crafted. Okay. So now we've accomplished that aspect of what we're supposed to do. All right, survivalist. Wooden spear, stone knife, survive for a season. Okay, but then we're going to get more buildings opened up. All right, so wooden spear means we need a log. I'll fart around with that. There's butterflies, hooray. And yeah, so that's your... Now, oh, we are going to need... I need a volunteer. Let's go up here where the piggies are, because we may as well kill one of them while we're at it. Actually, we'll take out this birch tree. Birch tree looks like a good volunteer. Okay. Birch trees, of course, are good wood, but you don't get that much wood out of the tree. Okay. So, E, handcrafting. We do a wooden hoe. Ho, ho, ho. And then Q, handcrafting wooden spear, R. I just want one. Wait, were we supposed to do a wooden spear or a stone spear? I'm going to be pissed. I mean, it's not a big deal. We got stone knife. Okay, so no, it was a wooden spear. And then we just need a knife. So 1, Oh, we got plenty of sticks. Stones. So it's walking you through your progression of the game. All right. So we did that. Now we just got to survive for a season, right? Go back to your journal. Use your journal. Ignore Unigoth story. Now we just got to survive for a season. Big deal. Okay. I have 7-day seasons on, so that's all good. How far are we from that boar spawn? The rabbit spawn may hold because I think we're actually, this one may not. See, we've already killed the badgers and we've killed the eagles in the spawn point. So what we want to do, I mean, there's a moose. Thing is, I don't think, unless we get a really good headshot, I don't think we can kill it. It's going to run away from us. Damn it. We're not going to catch it. It's too far gone. See if we can find our arrow. There it is. Wait, did it stop? Let's get our arrow first. Priorities. Headshot. Butt shot. Got it. 2 shots to drop a moose. Headshot and another good body shot. That's a lot of meat, a lot of leather. And we lost, oh no, it's over here. Oh, it's rolling away. Come here. All right, that is how you hunt a moose. Now, so you see we've got tons of berries around here, okay? We're going to need to set up and fertilize our field at some point. But, oh, there's our other arrow. Should get us back up to full allotment. Yep, 40. Sweet. The one thing you want to do is gather everything in this space where you want to build the field, right? Does that make sense? So if we want to build the field like right here, because this is a nice big open space, okay? We want to make sure that we just grab all the crap out of here so we don't lose it. All right. And keep in mind that you're going to need to put in a farm shed. And I mean, you can always move this stuff. But the key here is you want the houses for the farmers right next to the fields and preferably real close to the farm shed. Okay. That stuff we're not worried about. Henbane. This is like a henbane field right here. Okay, so we'll come over here. This looks about good. And we can go either direction with this. We want to face west, though, because your fields go north, south, east, west. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to equip up the hoe. It's wooden hoe. It's going to go in slot 6. Okay. So we're going to go to our crafting. We're going to go to buildings. We're going to go to farming. And we're going to go to field. Okay? We're going to just kind of pull this back. We're going to stay oriented towards the west. Now we hit that. See, it comes up in one square. And you can work this around as you want. Okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10. And then we're going to go 4, 5, 6. Okay? That's our field. Boom. All right. Now it says fields. All right, cool. So to build your farming skill now, we've got to grub this ground. Now you can destroy the field afterwards. Okay. So there's a little bit of an easy way to do this. See the stick? See the other stick? We're lined up due west. Okay. Touch that. Touch that. Step forward. Touch that. Touch that. Step forward. Touch that. Touch that. You see if you get on the line between the two tiles, you just have to face left, face right, move forward. Left, right. Okay. Very simple. Now look down the bottom right. You see how the hoe is lazy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's driving me crazy. Okay. All right. At some point, we're going to unlock the barn here. There it is. Oh, food storage. That's first. The barn will be next. This size field is going to take care of you. Okay. So, oh, you know something we didn't do? Oh, I'm a blockhead. But we have an option. Hold on. I can go get a couple of deer or piggies to get leather, and we can make simple small bags. I didn't buy any bags to put stuff out. Okay. So 10 by 6, as you see what I'm doing here, this is... It's just an efficient size, in my opinion. Okay. You're not having to buy just an absolute... see, we unlocked the barn. Hooray. Which means we can take that manure we picked up, and this is going to be the last... Oh, crunch. All right. Q. And hooray, we got stuff to make another hoe. All right, so we need to make sure we... Oh, it automatically equipped it because we already had one previously. All right, and we'll just finish this up here. Okay, cool. There's the field. Now, one thing you can do is mark the edges of the field with like stones, and that's kind of cool. The other thing you can do is put paths along the way, and like, I'm gonna grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, grab that, grab that. You know, clear out everything around the field, especially dandelions. I don't want to lose the henbane. But there's our field. And then let's see what we got on us. We had leather. We do have leather. Oh, sweet. So now we can go into Q, handcrafting, and we can make a simple bag. Now we're going to need a couple of these. So I think we're going to have to kill something else. Also, we're getting low on water. So let's just jog down here and grab a sip of water because we don't need to mess with our dealio. Cool. All right. So now we head back over here. And we can grab the fertilizer. And that weighed us down, but we're going to put it out pretty quickly. So it'll come, our weight will come off pretty quick. Now, to do your basic farming, here's all you need to do. We've laid out the field. We've grubbed the field. That's the initial grubbing. All right, so now you need a bag and fertilizer. So we're going to equip the bag. It's a simple bag, okay? We'll put that in slot 2. Now we've equipped the bag, okay? So we're going to right-click and fields and orchards. Field, okay? Fertilizer, okay? So now we just put the fertilizer out. I don't think we're going to get the whole field done. Certainly, we may get it fertilized. We just aren't going to get it seeded. We're having to have another bag for that. The regular bag is more durable, but also costs more in that I think you have to have linen fabric. Oh yeah, no, we're not going to get terribly far with this. We're going to have to go like kill a deer or a moose, get some leather. We go kill a piggy, whatever. But also, we should unlock another building here fairly soon, because we've actually done a lot of work. So day 3, there we go, farm shed. Ta-da! What did I say? What's interesting is we have not unlocked farming skill. That should come up here pretty quick, I think. I think they nerfed that. It was too easy to get your points for farming skill. Now, this is going to be our flax field, which then will become our cabbage field in the fall. And then we're just going to have a general field as opposed to a Sally field for the other stuff that we've got. Beetroot, the poppies. And basically we're just going to use those to get more seeds for the next planting. Actually, I think there may be enough here. This bag is going to just get us really close. Oh no, I think we're going to be fine. We have one more pass to make. Oh, there's farming. Hooray. All right, so now, skills. Farming. Okay, we have 1 point to spend. Farming knowledge. Okay, so that will get us more experience. And then we can go to skilled farmer. It gives you additional crops, or careful farmer, slower durability loss of farming tools. You don't need to worry about whistleblower, skilled rider, carrot and stick, or night rider. That's when you get a horse or a mount. If you get a donkey, okay? So you don't need to worry about those early on. So you can do skilled farmer, you can do careful farmer. That's probably smart because then your tools wear out slower. Farming master, less stamina loss, because you got to have one of the 2 skills in tier 2 to open tier 3. Okay, you don't need skilled rider. Farmer's trance is faster farming, and it stacks. Skilled orchardman is 10% more crops in the orchard. All right, so those are the things where you want to put your points. Night rider, carrot and stick, skilled rider, and whistleblower can wait. All right. So you want your tools to last longer, and you want to get your points faster. Because really, this doesn't burn much stamina. See how quickly the stamina went back up? It drops, and then it comes back up. What happens is you unlock the ability to do this faster, and then the stamina doesn't recover as quickly, right? If you don't balance that out with the buff. Is our bag going to make it to the end? It is. Watch. Done. So you want to know how long a simple small bag will last? 60 tiles. There's your answer. All right, you learned something today. Hooray. Okay, so in theory, what I need to do is go get an animal that will give us some leather, which would be a deer. Or the moose. There's deer right up here. Deer we should be able to drop with a headshot. Moose, not so much. Just like that. Now Bullwinkle up there. Oh shoot, he's bleeding out. Okay, now he's going to go to the edge, okay, of the circle. We have him cut off now. Nice, nice. Crap. Piggy. Piggies are after us. Oh, here he comes. Hold on. Come here. Crap. Yeah, I need leather. All right. Yeah, he kind of kicked our ass there a little bit. Where'd my arrow go? Give me my arrow back. That was stupid. So I ran. This is why I meant to go kill the piggies earlier. That moose is dying right there. Okay, so we're good. So right now, we're just start chowing down on broadleaf plantain until we get our health back up to 100. Actually, we're going to take some daisies too because... Oh, and I have an odd number, so let's do a dandelion. And we'll finish off with daisies. Boom, done. We're all set. The poor moose. Oh man, he can't even move. No, he'll move. Question is, where's the other piggy? Okay. I want to put him out of his misery. Sorry, dude. All right, that's going to give us a bunch of, what, leather? 5, nice. Okay. Yeah, it's a bloody mess on the battlefield. We've lost a couple of arrows in this deal. And now we're actually wrapping up day 1. We're almost done with day, or not day 1, day 3? Day 3. All right, you're getting day 2 and day 3 out of this deal. Where's the pig? I don't want to deal with this crap again. Weapons up. Weapons hot. Piggy. Right there. Oh, there's one right there. There was one. What's up, Snapperhead? Give me my arrow back. Nice knowing you. Right in the face. Headshots. Why'd you shoot the deer, A-Train? Because, first off, you need hunting skills. Get over yourself. Second, it was close. It was easy. Okay? Third, we need leather to make the bags. Now the question is, have we taken care of all the piggies? There's a lynx. We're not going to shoot a lynx. There's a fox. We're not going to shoot the fox because they're cute. See, the fox makes those cute little twirly sounds. All right. So you go in here. Look, piggies are dead. Moose are dead. The moose may respawn. It's going to depend. This is kind of close. This rabbits will probably be gone, so we'll probably need to hunt them down. But the pigs will respawn. Badgers, maybe not. The birds, definitely not. Okay? So, that's a whole bunch of stuff done. So our house is up there on our HUD. And we're at the edge of overweight anyway. So, very productive day 2 and 3. We went and got all the stuff we needed. We built our house. Okay? And now, damn it. All right. And look, we got us a rabbit in the trap. And there's a new level for hunting. Hooray. So there we go. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, you know what? We got options here. We can pick up the experience or 10% steadier aiming with ranged weapons. That's a pretty good one. Prowler, I'm not worried about. The key is you want to unlock Tracker, because that's where you can do the identification friend to foe. If you see stuff at night, it makes it easier to see. Okay. So, we'll do. It's only 5% more experience. Really, steady hand would have been a smarter play, but that's okay. But it does unlock Tracker, so that means that stuff will have to wait. Okay, so we're stinky. Run down here. Deep water. This is where I put my fishing huts in the. Okay, cool. And you don't want to eat when you're dirty. Oh, that'll make you sick. Okay. Oh, you know what? We still have fertilizer on us too, so let's just set that down here. And then we have fur on us, which we don't need. And then we've got iron arrows. We'll clear up and equip. And we got logs on us too. We'll get this meat cooked though. All right, we got tons of meat. Tons of meat. And see, we have food storage available, so we can always put that in food storage. And we can go sell it. Whatever we want to do. Very cool. All right, sweet. So we could just leave it outside the rot too, which I not desirable, but we could. Oh, we got 19 leather. Sweet. That's lots of bags. Okay, that frees up some weight. Okay, so now we can. We have what we need. We don't need that. We need to do this. Craft us some simple bags. REF. All right, cool. And now, we're not going to have the deal equipped. What we can do is craft us another wooden hoe, because we have to go through the field again before we plant. Okay, and then so we got a hoe equipped, so it's good. And I think that's something they're fixing, or maybe that I'm thinking of. Sengoku Dynasty. Yeah, it's Sengoku Dynasty. They should fix it on this though, that you can kind of preset you, like I want hammers in slot 5, I want knives in slot 8, I want axes in slot 1. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you, if you craft something, it automatically goes in that slot. So what we want to focus on here as we go into day 4 is when we get the fields planted and get ourselves in a position maybe where we can go on another runabout and collect some more stuff. We are a little low on cash, but we have everything we need. We have the ability to create basically anything we need. Like if I went ahead and started building stuff, I could build the up to the smithy. And then we could build stone tools, which last longer than wood, right? And goodbye. Oh, nope, new one came up. Good. Okay, so now we got the field plowed, and we're to the sowing state. Okay, so now we're going to get our simple bags, put those in slot 2 again. We got our flax seeds already, right? So we pull up our bag, okay? Right click, field, oat grain, wheat grain, we don't want that. Flax seed, boom. And it tells you when you plant it, when you sow it. Okay? That's what it looks like. Left click, boom. And that's how you plant your fields. This is just money going in the ground right here. First off, we should get back double the seed that we invest. All right? So we're putting 60 seed in. We should get back about 120 seed. All right? So you could, as you go in the summer, you know, save 60 to replant next year and sell the rest if you need the money. I would recommend just creating another field. Mind you, the workload's going to go up because then you got to fertilize twice as much. But you'll also have it figured out, you know, what you need unripe berries. 10 by 6 field. Let's talk about fertilizer real quick. That's a crappy subject. What you got to do is get you 60 fertilizer, right? Well, if your food, you're using food to create rot, or like I do, unripe berries or ripe berries, 1 food equals 1 rot. 10 rot is needed to make 1 fertilizer. So 10 by 6 field is 60 tiles. You need 1 fertilizer per tile, means you need 60 fertilizer. That's why we bought what we did. Thus, you need 600 rot. Okay? So if you're collecting berries, or unripe berries in this case, because you want the berries, you want the unripe berries in the spring, and then you're going to leave them laying on the ground to rot going in the summer. Then you can turn that into fertilizer to use during the summer. Are you tracking what I'm saying here? So if you got questions, put those in the comments below. You know, that way I can answer them for you. But what that means is you need the ability to do 60 fertilizer. So you need to make sure you've got that much rot. I mean, and you should be able to make some money by then anyway. So you could buy it, but it's heavy. It's hard to carry. It's cumbersome. So I recommend just collect. There's plenty of berry bushes around. Collect unripe berries from further away from the village. You don't want to eat berries. They're a waste. They're better for fertilizer. Okay. You can use them in 1 or 2 recipes. Who cares? You want to make pottage. Get the fields planted. Get cabbage in the ground. Pottage. Okay. I mean, you see how much food meat we've got, which I roasted, which was probably a mistake, but we can eat it that way. All right, bag done. Okay, cool. All right, that field's done. That's it. That's all there is to it. We could build a fence around it, or path or whatever. All right. But then what we'll want to do is build a second field close to it, like right over here. And then we're probably going to have to clear out some of those trees to accommodate it. So what you do is this. I want to face west and get right at the corner of this field if you want to line your fields up nice and neat. All right, hit Q, buildings, farm, boom. All right, see how it's sitting right there at the corner? Oh shoot, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We just want to be a touch over. Now, see how that's what I'm looking for. Okay? So what I want to try to do is get as close as I can without being on top of that field. Okay? So then we hit Q. Boom. Boom, boom. Face west. Now you see how small the path is there? We want to move over about that full width and continue facing west. And this is about where we're going to want to start this next field. So then we cancel, hit Q again, building. See, we don't have quite enough room to make a tile there. So what I'm going to do here then is cancel, step a little bit more to the left, okay, and then try again. See, now we got room for a full tile between, so then we can go this way. See what I'm saying? And we're going to have to cut down that tree because we're at 9. We need 10. And then when we go there, we can't do it with the tree in the way. All right? But that's how you set up your fields, and you can set up parallel lines and all that stuff. Make sense? Cool. All right, gang. That is our first 2 days. Yeah, see, it's early day 4. We're going to keep working the process. We're going to make sure we get these trees in the ground and all that good stuff too. So that's how we do it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got questions, put those in the comments. I will get back to you. All right. Appreciate you being here. Hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. Help us keep growing. We're picking up more subscribers lately, which is great. And I appreciate y'all being here. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Medieval Dynasty now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplets Productions. And you need to get you some of this because it's a super cool game. All right. And yeah, so like, share, subscribe, turn on that bell icon, and make sure you tell your friends about us. Also, check us out on Discord. Hopefully, the Discord link works. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll get a new one in there. And I'm not sure if PayPal link is working right now, but I'll get back to you on that too. But we appreciate you just being here and being part of the program. Make sure to put in a comment if you learned something on this deal. Went a little longer than I planned, but hey, I think it was full of information. So hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.